Hello everyone, welcome to VBA Beyond Basics. In the last lecture or the video, I talked about the data types and the public and private declarations. And before that, we were doing our case study of moving Ahmed from home to office and from office back to home. And if it is Monday, he will stop over for gas filling at the fuel pump, and if it is first Monday of the month, then he will also get his tire pressure checked. So let's go and see where we left, and let's complete that case study. So let's open our Excel file. Here it is. Let me zoom a bit and get away. Okay, we can zoom it up. Oh yeah, this is like zooming in, and let's see what we have done so far. Let's go and look at our macro. So this was the macro we did in video number 10, I believe. So this is the sub ms car, and then we have private sub status, and then we have car move. There were three macros in total. One is public, two are private. So let's read them out. um, So this is something we will be doing. Okay. So we are saying that you can see this or you can't see this. No, you can see this. M1 is color of the car, M2 is road, M3 is fuel, M4 is office parking, and M5 is your home parking color. Okay. And then we are getting this Monday picked from range K2 and day of the month from K3. And we have V seconds, and we have assigned time value of 0 1 seconds. When we start our main procedure, we checked where is the car, and we call a macro V status. So let's go and read out V status. It says V car status is equal to office. So we always assume that the car is at office unless range F7 interior color is equal to M1. So this is M1. If it is blue, F7. If this F7 is blue, then this means the car is at home, and we change the status to home. Otherwise, it will be at office. So let's go back. So if the car set is at home, then we move our cursor to F7, and we say that the current color is white, and then we move the car from with the help of car move macro. Let's see what's car move macro is about. It's about the first thing it is the V current. This is the current color. Then either we need to change the rows or the columns, and how many loops or steps we want to take. The step would be for how many seconds, and then what will be the new color of the road. So when we give this data to this macro, it will first change the color of current cell, then it will move the car, then it will again change the color, and then it will wait for 1 seconds, and then it will say now the current color is the new color. Okay, so let's check out and run this macro. Let's move the car back to home, and let's run this. I think this will work. So Ahmed is going to his office, and he is going straight to his office. Okay, so there is something wrong. Two more steps have been taken. Let's see why is that. it should be at F20 instead of F22. Visual Basic and okay. So this is the extra command. Let's rerun this. All right, I have reset it and let's run it. The car is moving and now this should stop at the right parking. Great. So once the car is at office, let's move the car back to home. So if else, we now have to program else. So first of all, what we need to do is that make sure that our cursor is at the office parking. So let's the cursor is at F20, should be at F20 all every time when we start moving, and the current color would be office parking. But let's say, let's get this so this is our macro, we are going to call this, and the current is at office, so our office is v office. So we would say the current color should be office, and then now we have to move it one column to the right. So rows will be 0, no change. Column should be +1 because -1 will move it towards left. So, and how many steps? Only one step. Okay. For how many seconds? Standard seconds. And the new color would be of road. So the car will be moving on road. So let's change this new to road. So the car is now in G column. From G we need to, let's get this once again and copy it 2 times now. We have this. Okay, I'm right. I am typing call. Don't worry. Call, and call. Okay. All right. Is it okay? Yeah, this is better now. So once it is in the G column, then the current would be road, right? Right. And now we have to move the rows. So rows we are going up, so it will be -1. Columns, no, there will be no change in the column. And how many steps we have to go? Yes, we all know it is 13 steps now. And the new color would be road, right? Because it will still be on the road. And then on the last step, we have to move to the home parking. Right now it's on the road, and no change in the row, no change in the column. Yeah, there's a change. There is a change. Left is -1 steps, only one step. Second standards, and the new is home parking, I believe. Should we do it or should we not do it? So let's say the new color would be home parking, white. Okay, let's run this and see if this works. So his car is out, he's on the road and is going to his office. Let's see what happens now. Why he stayed over there. And he is back. So there was a stay. Let me check out once more if there is a problem. Moving. No, it's fine. It's fine. I think it was, I missed it. Okay. So we are back in home. Now we have to move Amit to office, but if it's Monday, so we have to program for Monday. So for Monday, we have to break this 13 steps for Monday. Always type the commands. It is very beneficial if you want to edit your macro in future for Monday and first week of month. So what we need to do is we need to break this 13 into some steps. So this will be starting from here, one, two steps down, okay, then one step right, then one, two steps down, then two steps down, and then one step left. Okay, so these are 5 steps we need to break down. No, 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 no. Then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is going to be 6 steps. This 13, these 13 steps needs to break down in, okay, what I am doing into 6 steps. So what is this? Oh, I am doing it at the wrong place. It has to be here. Yes, it has to be here. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So first step would be 2 steps down, one and two. So it will reach. So first will be 2 steps down, then one step right, it will reach in the fuel station, and then 2 steps down again, then 2 steps down again, and then one step left, and then 7, I believe. So it was 13. This is 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minus 13 is 7. Okay. So these are the 7 steps it's going to take. Let's format it a bit better way. Okay. So the first step is, this one is for the rows. Yes, 2 rows down. Good. Then one step to the right. So this time row will not change, column will change. And once we are in the fuel pump, then rows will change. Then again rows will change. And then this one step is not in the row, in the column, but it's going to be -1. And then we are going to take 7 steps down. So let's run it and see what happens. Going in, great. Oh, it's black. So the color of the road need to be fixed. All right. But it has taken a step towards the fuel pump. So let's program it further. First, let's add if this is Monday. So how will know it's Monday? If this variable v Monday y and n, yes, no, is equal to Monday, then, and that this Monday should be in inverted commas. I hope you got it, that I'm doing this. Else, if this is Monday, do this. Else it will be old system of 13 steps, right? Else, and here we can type and if. So it will be, if Monday, it will go to fuel pump, otherwise 13 steps down. Okay. Once it is in the fuel pump, so the new would be in the pump. So I hope you are getting what I'm doing. This is in pump. Okay. Okay, so it will, the new color would not be of road, but in the pump. And once it is in the pump, the current color would be of the pump, of the pump, and again, current is of the pump. So once it is in the pump, the new will be pump, new will be pump until unless we move back to our column. So let's run it again. Mr. Ahmed, go back to your home. So let's run it again. So it's Monday, it should go to fuel pump. Great. Orange, 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 orange. Ah, why? Why is that? Why is that? Orange. The road has turned orange now. Why? This is back on road. We are saying the road is the new color. But why road is black? So let's mark it here. Copy, paste, and run it again. Okay, what is saved in road? This is M3, whereas road is M2. We have said V road is M2, but now the V road is M3. Why is that? Do you recall? We can run macros in two ways. One is macro name and then the variables. It will just send the values to the other macro. But if we use the word call, it will also receive back the values. So once it start receiving back the values, it will change what is stored on VRoad. So here we are going to say these references are constant. Once we assign value to these variables, it will remain constant. Not constant, but constant. Constant. Okay. Okay. Constant. Road color reference would remain constant. Fuel will remain constant. Office will remain constant. And white will remain constant. So these references will not change. So let's run and see if this works now. N, orange, 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 and black. Boom, boom. So when we use call to call a macro, it will not only send the values, it will also receive back the values and update the variables. If we don't want our variables to be updated, we will use the word const before the variable name while we were assigning the first value, so that VBA will know that now this value will remain constant and will not change. So this is done. Now what we need to do is we need to make his car stay at the fuel pump for filling, and that is change of the seconds. So after taking the 2 steps and before taking another 2 steps, we will say application dot wait how much, and we can copy it. Why we are doing this? Do we have this command? Yes, we have this command. So let's just copy paste it and let's add some seconds to it. Control C. I just love to copy paste the command instead of inventing them all the time, just to avoid, and we, let's say, 3 more extra seconds to wait. And we want it to wait for the tire shop, at tire shop also, at tire shop, and we want it to wait for extra 3 seconds, right? But these extra 3 seconds at the tire shop will be done only when it is first week of the Monday. So how we will know that this is first week of the Monday? From V day of month, and let's say if V day of the month is less than or equal to 7, then there will be an extra string. Okay, so let's run this now. You can go home, go back to home, and this is 9th, so this should not be staying at the tire shop, but it will stay for the fuel filling. So the car has started moving in the pump. Stay, yes, move, great. So it didn't stop at the tire shop. So let's change our date once it is at office. And 9 minus 7 is 2. So second Monday, and let's bring it back to office with the escape key. So now the car should stop at the tire shop also, getting the fuel because it's Monday. Stay. Okay, this is what we wanted to do because it's first Monday of the month. The tires are going to check. Great. So let's look at our code again once more. So the code is of 72 lines. It was 120 plus when we did through GoTo, right? So we have shortened our code. We know we have these calls and we know what is happening. And this is how the modern programming is done. Instead of creating one huge procedure, what we do is we break our steps into different macros, different procedures, and we call our procedure one by one. So this is the code we have created, and this is all for today's lecture. If you understood it and you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you were able to do it by yourself, leave me a comment. I will read all of your comments. So bye for now.